Okay, we're now in week 2. And in week 2, you have 2 chapters that you will want to read in order to stay up with the course. You want to read the 3rd and 4th chapters in the Sorrell text, chapter 3 entitled Understanding Criminal Justice Ethics, and chapter 4, which is entitled Meeting the Masters. And also you're going to want to read the first chapter in the Jetmore text. Chapter 3 is focused on police discretion and the importance of ethics in both public service and in professionalism. And then chapter 4, Meeting the Masters, looks at several philosophical perspectives on ethics. But in this course, we're focused on only 3 of them, which is virtue ethics, utilitarianism, and Kantian ethics, although the book refers to it as duty and reason. As far as utilitarian is concerned, the book focuses on the philosopher Jeremy Bentham, who took a very quantitative approach to it. But an even more important utilitarian is John Stuart Mill, who took a very qualitative approach to it. And in the PowerPoint presentation for chapter 4, I do cover John Stuart Mill's perspective, as well as it's also covered in the YouTube presentations that you will find in week 2. And as I've said, there's 2 PowerPoint presentations, one for chapter 3 and one for chapter 4 that you should cover. And so as far as assignments are concerned, you have the first ethical dilemma to complete, and it's entitled The Kidnapping. But before you review it, be sure to go over the 2 examples that I provide to get an idea as to what I'm looking for. The first is called The Overcrowded Lifeboat, which is based on which is a very famous ethical dilemma, but it's also based on a true story. And you can read about it when I provide you my version of the ethical dilemma, which you'll become available after you've completed your assignment on the kidnapping. Make sure that when you submit an assignment in Blackboard, that you upload it as a document, as a Word document, because if I cannot use the toolbar, I cannot grade your paper. So make sure you upload it as a Word document. And also, since you have both an ethical dilemma and a discussion board to be involved in this week, you make sure you review the rubrics at the rubric tab for ethical dilemmas and for discussion boards, because that's how I grade those assignments. And as I say, I might haven't mentioned, but you also have the first discussion board that will pop up this week entitled Police Discretion. And finally, make sure that you review the YouTube videos on the 3 major schools of ethical thought that will help supplement what you read in the text. So that's it for week 2.